Namaste. Welcome to Vedic Vidya. My name is Jeffrey Armstrong, Govinda Rishi. Our topic tonight is the undying Atma and the 8 energies of Prakriti, temporary matter, or how yogic wisdom and a process called Neti Neti reveal who and what we are by using insights that are not present in one lifetime religion or modern science. You heard me right. Neti Neti. Sounds a little like the nitty-gritty, doesn't it? What if it is? What if we are an undying and immortal being who was thrown into a big pond of goo, and it's got all over us and stuck to us, and we emerged from that womb at a time when we couldn't quite talk about it. That came later. But everyone here is uncomfortable. We see this because our grandparents are apparently, no pun intended, dying, and we go to their funeral at a quite young age often. And everyone is crying and unhappy. What's the problem? Oh, they died. We even make a box and put them in it with formaldehyde in their body, like maybe we're going to bring it back. Are we hoping science will have a way to bring Grandma back? That's weird. You could make a monster movie on that, The Return of Grandma. Grandma, you're back. Shall I bake cookies? It's even comical if you allow it. But we don't. We're crying and grieving and all upset because we've missed the point. What if the fact that you don't want to die is the signal that you can't? And what if yoga is simply clarifying that perception and learning to balance the goo that's all over you? And interestingly enough, in Sanskrit, the material energy we're in the middle of is called gu, G-U. A guru is somebody who removes your goo. By what process? Well, if you got goo all over you somehow during the day, wouldn't you go home and try to get rid of the little pieces of it? And you'd go, look, that's a piece. That's not me. That's not me. You'd consider this you, and you'd try to get the goo off of you. So what if you're right? What if you're an immortal being and you can't die, which is why you don't want to die? And what if you're in a place where you come in and get covered in goo? And a part of you knows you're not the goo, but you can't explain it. You can't figure it out and tell exactly what it is. And somebody comes along and explains a process to you. First they say, relax. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm a bit uptight. I'm worried about this stuff. Yeah, might die. Right. Now breathe. Notice frightened animals breathe fast. In yoga we go. And we sit in a balanced way. And for the moment we don't think about any of the things going on in the world around us or in our life. We suspend that and go back to the premise that I am a conscious being who's visiting an unusual realm where everything sticks to you. And the Sanskrit language is specifically the intergalactic, transgalactic truth language that helps us to understand that you were correct in assuming we are not matter, which in Sanskrit is called Prakriti. We are not the goo. Then the procedure, the first simple procedure is na iti, na iti. I'm not this, I'm not that. I'm not this, You know this is the shirt I'm wearing. What if I forgot, got amnesia, and wouldn't take it off, that it was me? Then finally awakening would be go, oops, I'm not the shirt, not E.T. Not E.T., not E.T., I'm not this, I'm not that. So what are you really? Or what are you not? That's easier to answer. First of all, we, you, me, all of us, every creature, is wearing goo, and inside is consciousness. So we must be the consciousness inside the goo. And this isn't the way yoga, the PR for yoga for the world is girls in tights doing exercise. Well, there's hundreds of millions of those all around the world, but is that all they're getting out of it? When was the last time someone really explained the existential dilemma of being an immortal being stuck in a temporary realm where everything keeps sticking to you? Or where you can't live without grabbing things and then they stick to you, and then you come home and take a shower. We know we take a shower, wash it off, and start again. What if you never showered? You'd be covered in pounds and pounds of goo because you wouldn't know how to get rid of it. What if you're covered in pounds and pounds of goo right now, called earth, water, fire, air, mind, intellect, the sensation of being the goo? What if all of that happened when you fell into the goo pile? The guru is someone who reminds you of that, who points that out, kindly, lovingly, respectfully, but helpfully, helping you out. What if we have temporary insanity? And that temporary insanity is simply misidentification with something that is truly not us. And let's add the gender dilemma to this that everyone's having such a hard time with. Folks, get over it. Each body is unique and different and is designed to perform different functions, and some of them aren't an archetypal vision of either one. Raise your hand if you're the ideal male. No. Raise your hand if you're the ideal female. I don't see many hands up. Raise your hand if you're a mixture of everything. That's closer to the truth. So why should we be upset with people for being a mixture of everything? It's just that. We're not that, not E.T. I'm neither male nor female. I am, and here's the word, an Atma. And guess what? The word atomic, which means atome in Latin, you can't cut it. Fact is, you can't cut us. We're an Atma, uncuttable being. That's what this means. This is just a hand signal reminding everyone two things that yoga teaches. First, you're immortal. Did you forget? Remember, I'm reminding you. Namaste, immortal being. Don't just stay. And then, next, I'm saying chill. See this? Balance. Be balanced. Careful. Don't fall over this way. Don't fall over this way. Yoga is actually the discernment of what we are not and who we are. An Atma, an undying, immortal being, here for an experience. Here we are, folks, in the amusement park, the not-so-amusing park. Na iti, na iti. Not this, not that, and stay tuned, because yoga also talks about who we really are. Vedic Vidya means shining the light of truth. Tune in to Vedic Vidya on the Citti Media English channel every other Sunday night at 7 p.m. IST. Thanks for listening. My name is Jeffrey Armstrong, Kavindra Rishi. Na iti, na iti. Have a namas day.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.